1 day to go. Well, 1 day, 22 hours, 12 minutes. Until we see what should be that weird, whatever the hell that weird ship is, that alien one, which we spoke about yesterday. Welcome to the stream. Just getting set up. Just getting my YouTube chat up and running. Just getting set up. Echo. You can see I'm getting better at this, right? All your constructive criticism. I just want to let you guys know that I listen. I really don't care what you say. I listen to what you say and take your advice on these important things. Like getting set up properly ahead of time, which I have done. Definitely have. Okay. T. Jonas, first to arrive. Welcome. I'm just finishing my breakfast. Twin City Jeff, second to arrive. Welcome. Good showing already. How you guys doing? Did you have a good night? Hein Coconut. Yo, love your vids. Oh, awesome. Thank you. And yes, sounds like Hawaiian Coke. Yes, I knew that. Hawaiian Coconut. I can guess that. No, I couldn't guess that. Are you from Hawaii? Who did you speak with the other day? Who's the guy we spoke with that was from London? Aeth? I forgot. I saw him in Discord. I forgot the name. Joypop. Coming in strong right from the first thing in the morning with a prime. Thank you for the Bezos bucks, J-Pop. And I was just wondering, like, where is my alert? There it is. Okay. That alert can be bigger. How do I make that bigger? You know, that alert needs to be at least 10 times the size. There we go. Molvesis. Hey, welcome, first time chatter. Twin City saying he watched Star Jump Grim last night and changed my mind on a Soylent. Is it? What did he show? I saw he was streaming, but I was having dinner and come check it out. But I know he had access to the 3D model. Probably a lot better access than we did. Black Dream Hunk coming in right away with the criticism. Coming in strong with the harsh words. I don't trust CIG to give me the ships they advertise to me. Like the 890 jump in Constellation Phoenix. What do you mean? They gave us the 890 jump and it is what it is. Did they advertise something different that I did not see? Molasses. Oh, God. Why the hell? Okay, so there's a guy here who says his name is Hawaiian Coconut, but not written like Hawaiian Coconut. Now you're telling me that you spell molasses with a V. I guess. Is it a language I don't know? Could be. Draconis, thanks for the follow. Star Jump Grim changed my mind. Alright, so I did actually see a post on Reddit. Where was it? That showed the... What the hell is this? No, that's not it. That showed something about that ship vertically. I'm pretty sure I had it, but I don't... Oh, there it is. Is this what it showed? Crimestar, what's up? Welcome. Okay, it says, good morning. Yeah, I just down my... Is my mic too loud? Check, mic check. I downed my coffee earlier. This is my protein. I need more coffee. We have a problem here. I'm facing caffeine tolerance. I have too much tolerance for caffeine. It's not doing anything, right? At this point, I'm drinking coffee for the taste. It doesn't actually do anything to me. I think we need like a week of no coffee, of just no caffeine at all. Griff, what's up? Good morning. If you guys remember, Griffin's that guy that I rated yesterday. I was like, oh, this looks like a new streamer. And as part of our cultural sensitivity week, we rated him. Syndicate, hello, good morning. Molasses was taken. I love the model. Okay, so I believe this is what he showed in his stream, right? And basically, I guess he flips it on the side and put those arms down, and that's how it lands. Did he show actual animation of that? Yeah, Griff, I don't know how helpful my raids are to you because you and I have the same audience. So it's like we're just tossing back and forth between ourselves. Is that how it's supposed to work? I'm new to this Twitch thing. Yeah. So, yeah, back on the top. I was thinking about this last night. Look, the only way I'm going to buy this, and they showed a comparison to smaller, where was it? There was a post showing the comparison to the cutter. It's a small ship. This is actually it's a tiny alien ship. I don't see the usefulness of it. Where was the comparison? I don't see where it is. There was a shot basically comparing the Soylent. The Soylent. I see Soylent, I think Soy Boy, the Soy Boy ship. No politics. But I'm interested in the Soy Boy ship. Someone pointed out it's pronounced like Soylent. Oh, where was it? I'm not going to find it now, am I? It's when you don't need it, it's there. But when you do need it, it's gone. Maybe someone else has it. The Soylent Green. Right, in fact, exactly. Soylent. What's up, next? Good morning. An alien star. Well, that's what it looks like. It's small. It's the same length as a cutter. So, it looks like an alien starter. But technically, the starter ships should be cheap. So it's going to be a cheap ship? I don't know. I gotta put on my work uniform. There. I am now officially at work. All right. Now I'm in the office. Yeah, this is my day job now, yes. I'm wearing my uniform. Well, I guess I'm kind of building out this uniform, you know what? I have a yellow flight jacket I could probably wear, we do a cosplay. But these tags have been sitting in my top drawer for years. I never wear them. I was, you know what? As part of a work uniform, like people have tags, like I'll wear my tags. And you got to wear the work hat. It's like McDonald's kind of. Except it pays less than McDonald's. How do you get a test cap signed by me? I guess I send you one. Slicer, you'll have to come meet me at TwitchCon next year. I have a panel where I'm talking in front of 50,000 people on how to start a Twitch channel and grow it from 0 to 100 subs. I'm pretty much an expert at that. So actually, Jeff Bezos emailed me and he goes, he wants to know the secret to my success. I mean, I started my Twitch channel about 6 years ago and basically did nothing. And now I have 100 subs. So they want to know the secret to my success in that sense. I think I'm pretty qualified to speak on that. You need to have some glowy lights and a whiteboard behind me. Well, can you not see my lights? Is that a whiteboard? Oh, where you stand up and you put people's names. And as I stand up, like I can bend over and I write people's names. I don't know if I can pull that off. I need to get the yoga pants to do that. Thanks, Dado. I appreciate it. I mean, I wouldn't be here without the support of the three of you in chat. I wouldn't. Mon yoga. Oh my god. It's bad, lol. You just nailed the name of my brand for yoga pants. You see, this is the power of working as a group together. Do I have bikinis? No. I don't do bikinis. I do Speedos, though. Do you guys... Anyone here in the UK... Actually, Europe. We have Europeans in here, right? Do you guys wear Speedos at the pool or the beach still? It's a funny story. Hey, Dado. You're on that side of the pond. Do you wear Speedos? Is that still a thing, or was it like a thing from the 80s? For a hot tub stream, I need a hot tub. Actually, I don't take bath, a shower. So can we do a shower stream? Is that a thing? I went through the Speedo stage. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but if you, Dado, if you go to the beach right, well, not right now, but when it's warm and you go to the beach or a pool, do the men wear Speedos? I know Nax does. Bathing shorts, right. No. Okay, so maybe it's me. But, okay, growing up in the 80s in South Africa, Speedos are just what you wear when you go in water, right? Those long shorts that Americans and North Americans wear, you wear Speedos yes, you're a creep. Yeah. So growing up in South Africa, you wear Speedos. Anytime you go in water, you wear a Speedo. The pool, the beach, whatever it is, the lake, you're wearing Speedos. It's just what you wear. It's like, why would you wear anything else? I mean, if you're in the sun and you're suntanning, you're getting just the suntan on your entire body, all your legs, and just the small Speedo area where you're covered. That's normal. So the first time I went to a beach, so we go to Toronto. I'm 19. Made some friends. Like, hey, we're going up to this beach. It's called Wasaga Beach. It's, I think, the largest freshwater beach in the world. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's like an hour and a half north of the city of Toronto. And we get to the beach, and we're like, oh, cool, this is what an awesome place, Shirt comes off. I pull down my pants and, taking a look around. And they are standing there, and they're looking at me. Right, gotta go. Big camera. I'm standing there, pull my pants down, my nice black Speedo. It's nice today. The guys I'm with are like this. And I'm looking around, and I go, wow, like, what's up? Everyone is wearing, the North American standard, which are pants down to your knees. And I'm the only guy on the beach with a Speedo. And they go, you're not wearing that. And I go, what do you mean? They go, you can't wear that. And I go, this is what I wear to the beach. This is what people wear to the beach. And like, nope, put your pants back on. And I was like, that is weird. Why? And I was looking around like, yeah, everyone just wears the pants. So in North America, the shape of your private parts must be hidden below baggy clothing. It's weird because for women, you can reveal almost as much as you want, but men have to cover up, and it's considered offensive to see any kind of shape or form of what may be under your baggy pants. That's how I perceived it at first. I mean, it is basically a fashion thing also, right? Provocative. Right, no, but it's highly offensive to see the any kind of silhouette of what they might be, whether it is medium or small or not. It's just not accepted. In North America, it is unacceptable to see the silhouette of anything there, right? It's when you come from another country, it's strange. Like, why? It doesn't make a difference. I mean, women are wearing bikinis, you're seeing everything, but you can't see it for men because it's a weird cultural thing in North America that struck me. Well, first of all, I was upset because I didn't have any swim trunks with me. I just had my normal, gym pants. So I just wear my gym pants the whole time. Yeah, crime stat. We're talking about fashions. Yeah. Women have more freedom in the US. Right. They do. I think men have to fight for our rights. Why should we be covered up? What is this? It's not the Middle East. It's like flipped, right? You have to wear a hijab back there, but then you come here and wear bikinis. But men, we can wear what you want over in Europe, but you come to America and you have to cover up? What the hell? I think we're going to start a movement about this. I want to bring back Speedos. It's the Americans that are not packing heat that brought that. Is it shade? Maybe. I don't know. I just... America was colonized by Puritans. uh, yeah, I mean, but at this point, you can't go. Once you start wearing like swim shorts, you can't go back to speedos. The only thing I miss is the tan, right? Because if you tan as a man, basically your tan ends at your knees and begins over your waist again. So there's a section like this which is just pale white. Well, those of you who have less melanin, right? You're pale white from your waist to your knees, and everything else has got color. It's kind of a weird thing, in my opinion. So yeah, Monyo, how do we get on this topic? The yoga pants, yeah. So add to the yoga pants, we're adding test speedos. Actually, I think Chrome Ninja's already kind of made the graphics for it and ready done it for us. We have it ready to go. Where I am, it's not uncommon to find men bathing naked. What? Where are you, Dado? Well, I mean, if it's a nude beach. But typically nude beaches are just full of fat German people. I don't know why, but it's always the Germans. Like there was a nude beach in Toronto, and if you went there, fat German tourists. All day long. It's like, what is it with the German tourists, right? And nude beaches. Whenever you go, it doesn't matter where in the world you go. If there's a nude beach, not just German tourists, but big German tourists. Unity, hello. Shabbat? What's Shabbat? What day is today? It's Wednesday. Don't scare me like that. Normal beaches have nude people? What? Nude beaches are speedo, I know, look good. Yes, Black Dream, we know. That's why the rest of us have to wear pants, right? Only place in... well, have any of you in chat actually been to a nude beach and it worked out well for you? Because everyone's like imagining, it's all going to be like 9s and 10s, but you get to a nude beach and it's not 9s and 10s. In fact, if you're like a 7 and above, it's all the 3s and 4s just staring at you like you're the weird one. Right, Slicer. I mean, actually, no, like the only nude beach I kind of peeked into was the one in Center Island in Toronto, and there was nothing worth seeing. We kind of just peeked around the trees and like, no, let's get out of here, and ran away. It was not anything worth staying around for. Socially confused, saying he stumbled onto... I don't know how we got on this topic. I mean, we're here to discuss spaceships, but I think it's important we get this out of the way. Ladies and gents, welcome to the social commentary part of the show. We're going to discuss the importance, or rather the social acceptance of nude beaches and German tourists before we talk about internet spaceships. Socially confused, whose name is probably correct, says he stumbled onto when he was a kid in Mexico. So, socially confused. What was your impression upon discovering this beach as a child, and did it scar your brain forever? Kung Lee, are you the German tourist? Good to have you join us. How you doing? Guys, if you haven't ever seen Kung, well, you may have seen his content, you may not recognize the name, but Kung, I thought you were always Asian with that name. Are you German? Kung Lee? Because now you've ruined it. I thought you're at least Chinese or Japanese at best. Now you kind of ruined it for me. If that's just a German guy. Yeah, so good, danke. Yeah, excellent. Hey, Kung Lee, why don't you go ahead and post us a link to your TikTok. I want you guys to go take a look at his awesome TikTok account, which is kind of blowing up. It's doing well. I know a lot of you are not interested in supporting that platform, but listen, this is the future, man. This is where it's all going, and Kung Lee does beautiful content showcasing armor and ships in there. So let's give our content creators some support, even though he's not actually Asian. He kind of lost some points there. We support the intersectionality of our content creators, but now that just you're just an average white European, you kind of lost some points with us. We'll still support you. The worst from Germany was shit city. What do you mean, Unity? You're actually German, Kunli. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Yeah, we'll still do it. Let me know if you have trouble posting the link. In fact, I'll go find it. Let's give Kunli a hand here. TikTok / I'm assuming it's just your name, right? Kung Lee. No, that's not it. No. That works too. Thanks, Griff. That works. So, Kung Lee, who is not Japanese or Chinese, who is just some European dude, does beautiful, beautiful showcases for all paints, ships, armors, weapons, and stuff. His short form content, I feel, is beautiful. Give him a follow, give him some support, and thank you for dropping by. Also, now send me my $10 as we agreed upon. I'm joking. But it's always good to give them a shout out. All right. So, are we done with the beach part of this and our social commentary? If you don't know that prawn, believe me, took a big step point in your eyes and it was legal too. I have to scroll back. What's Unity talking about? Oh, okay. I know what you're saying, Unity. Right. Is that still a thing? I know I've not kept up on that sort of things for a long time, Unity. I'll take your word for it. Yeah. Okay, Griffin, at this point you're just spamming. I'm kidding. Oh, Kung Lee Gaming. Is that why I couldn't get it? All right. But as far as platforms go, TikTok is one which a lot of people had ignored over the years because it's just, suspiciously underage girls dancing around, and most people kind of said, yeah, I'm not touching this. But it's changed. The platform has changed a lot over the last the last 3 years. And look at this content, all right? I'm just taking this as an example. It's just one of them, but 250,000 likes. And this kind of short form content is what the younger generation's after, right? This kind of stuff. I mean, it's literally 28 seconds long. I have not seen some of these paints. What the hell's that paint? Huh. Right, I learned something new there. Let's see. What's a base building? Check this out. 48,000 views, all right? What's up, Daredevil? Ladies and gentlemen, the best baker in all of Athens, South Athens, Daredevil in the house. Our favorite Greek baker. How you doing? Yeah, so I don't know if I can actually play this clip because there's music, and YouTube just loves that. But as far as short form content goes, I mean, this is the formula for it. Those who came early have done very well, but it doesn't mean that there's no space left. There's plenty of potential. I mean, even Star Citizen moved the content here too, right? Is it an actual Star Citizen account? Is this the official one? It is. Right. I mean, they're not getting the amount of views which they potentially can. I mean, they should be getting the hundreds of thousands, but it's getting there. 84,000 followers. It's not bad. So it's basically the content that you see. on YouTube anyway.
Experience a universe of possibilities. Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2953. All your favorite ships and manufacturers. Plus, a few new surprises.
We know what the surprise is now. We've seen it. It's a subscriber paint? Okay. Star Citizen is huge and lots of big YouTubers talking about it. Chris Ross CRG. It is. Unity, it's been AAA for a long time. It's just been AAA for those of us who've been in here, and it's been a scam for everyone outside of here. Hey, the whale, to finding a Speedo story. Well, are you still on the Speedo? We're over with the Speedo story, man. We're done with it. Let's move along, all right? The problem is with shorts that you can't skip part of them, so they call them shorts, but they tend to be more annoying than a normal video. Is it? Yeah. They find the same stuff in the RSI accounts, even for them to take the views there. Yeah. Well, look, when I say where are things going, what's the younger generation doing? I look at my kids, right? They're on TikTok. They've been on TikTok for years. And all the content they absorb is coming off TikTok. There was a time when YouTube was that place, right? Then, Instagram, Twitter, all these different things come along. Facebook. There was a time where Facebook was the place, right? I think we even started a Facebook group, which I think we've used in years. But looking down the pipe, if you are looking into content creation, YouTube's always good. I think YouTube is in a good place. But Unity, it's that exact attitude. Unity saying TikTok is disgusting. Right. Hello, boomer. But if you want to see how content is absorbed and who's using content, TikTok is that. It's short form, quick scroll. That's what they do. They don't sit there like old people and wait for 2 ads, for like 3 minutes worth of ads to pass, and then watch some guy saying, hey, what's up? It's your boy, something on YouTube, and then take 5 minutes to talk about his life story before he shows you something, whatever the video is about. For the young kids, it's like, scroll. This is what I'm looking at, done. Pedochinko, you follow, welcome. That's a big alert window. I like it, but I can read it now. You know my eyes, right? So, yeah, bash TikTok as much as you guys like, man. It's big. It's what's his face? Citizen Talk. You guys want to see what this guy's done? Citizen Talk. Is that him? Right. Just to give you guys an example. 450,000 followers. Now, this is more than Board Gamer. It's more than Morphologist. Citizen Talk is technically the largest. Oh no, there's bigger ones, but there's content creators who are on YouTube who may talk about Star Citizen, but as far as someone who does only Star Citizen, he came in early, jumped onto the trend of short form stuff. No face, just basically AI audio, and pumps out these small little clips. So, recently, these aren't doing like in the thousands. 15,000, not bad. 70,000, not bad. 13,000, not bad. Here's a meme, right? How TikTok works is the audio and the meme you use is sometimes recommended. So he jumps on whatever audio or meme is trending and he'll pump out a video on that. But there's been some with big views, which are pretty crazy. I'm trying to see. Here we go. 100,000.
Hello, friends.
Yeah.
Hello, friends. Persistent hangars are coming to Star Citizen. It will ultimately allow us to prepare our ships, load them with items, weapons, vehicles, and much more, straight from our personal hangar. I am Citizen Talk, and this is Star Citizen. Hello, friends.
So this is interesting to me in many ways, seeing the way that content has, I don't know, we're on a tangent. We're still talking about spaceships. We'll get there. First time chatter, Panachino, welcome. Good to have you. Sounds like a bot. So yeah, what he's doing here for you old guys, you understand it. It's no face content creation, right? My content is, hey, here's me, I'm talking to you, and a lot of you old boomers here, this is the content you like, where you're talking to someone in the camera. But for a lot of the younger generation, they don't care whether your face. It's not even his voice. All right. He's basically taking the script, he's getting audio for it, slapping it on, and pumping out a 19-second video. Now, TikTok loves this content. If you're putting out 3, 4, 5 of these a day, you're jumping on whatever the music trend is, the text with no face and just voice. Well, first of all, anytime there's audio, you have to have text with it because that's how most people now. I know I can't watch TV without the text also. I just read it faster than it's spoken. I don't know if you guys do too. But have you tried watching movies lately without subtitles? I just have subtitles on for everything these days. I'm just used to it. I just like it. It's better that way, right? And audio, subtitles, short clip, bam, go. And the algorithm goes, we like what you're doing. And look, it's not there's 100,000 people on TikTok that just love Star Citizen, but 100,000 people watch that video, right? And when he basically stumbled onto that, he just kept doing more. Like here's one, 3.1 million.
Today a bounty hunter tried to...
This is a 38...
Today a bounty...
So this is interesting to me, all right? The actual visuals of it, that him dragging a body and then stripping the body, that's nothing interesting. We've done this 1,000 times, right? What's interesting, if it was any streamer on TikTok right now, dragging a body into a ship and stripping it down and then sticking the body someplace, that is not interesting content. But what he did was he used the soundtrack from The Mandalorian. YouTube's gonna hate that. Awesome. So much for... So he's taken the audio from The Mandalorian and he's just dubbed over it and said, I'm taking the arm off this guy and I'm putting him away. Don't chase me. There's nothing special about that. But the algorithm and the platform loves his content, all right? The Mandalorian theme, him possibly doing something which is not commonly seen in other games. And there are... I'll hide the chat here for a second. 2,000 comments, which is a lot. 344,000 likes. Where are the views on this? Does it tell me the views? It doesn't show me here.
Today about
3.1 million views. Morphologist doesn't have a video with 3 million views. Well, I mean, this is short form content. It's not a video. But this is where content is going. As much as you guys may hate it, the algorithm rewards you for good watch time. Right. Once you understand virals at the heart. Right. So TikTok is still giving you those opportunities. I mean, I understand it's difficult to hit exactly. I mean, he made 3 million views on that, and the rest don't. Look at me, the most recent ones are nowhere close in the millions at all. So it's not always going to reward you, but every now and then, when you do take one big hit, a video like that, and he had some early ones also, once you get up this level here, you're kind of all right. I mean, every video you'll make will get in the thousands. And it's not that difficult to create the content for. So I find that fascinating. You know, and as much as guys might be saying, oh, TikTok is a plague. Hey, that's how we felt about Facebook. And that's how we felt about Instagram. And that's how whenever a new platform comes along, we're always criticizing it until it's successful, right? Yeah. Kids really watch it. My son looks at it for 5 seconds, moves on to the next one. Yeah, T. Jonas. I mean, it's basically what captures your attention. But if your kid is not actually stopping and watching videos, it's possible the algorithm has not finally tuned itself for his preferences yet. here's a trick I talk about. Welcome to the parenting part of the stream. Now that we've finished our social commentary, we'll now talk about parenting in the modern age. And so here's a tip for all you guys with kids, especially those who may be on social media. You want the algorithm, whatever platform they're on, to show them things which will be beneficial to them, all right? What I've done for my kids is, like they're at school right now, go to their phones and I'll go to their TikTok and I'll type in science experiments. And you get a guy like I'm taking baking soda here and mixing it with vinegar. And this is going to create a reaction which will release, is it carbon dioxide? It's going to release gas. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go to the next one. I'll type in geography facts. It goes, these are the Himalayan mountains, which are caused by the tectonic plates of India crashing into the Eurasian plate here. And I'll like videos which are educational, all right? Then when they come home and they sit down, they grab the phones, or start scrolling, what do they see? They start seeing, So if you don't control, I'm not saying deny them access. I'm saying use it to your advantage. Your kids are going to be watching YouTube videos and TikTok videos regardless. Don't block them from using it because they'll just sneak it, or they'll go to their friend's house and watch it. Use it to your advantage, all right? YouTube the same way. And you know what happens when you click on a bad video on YouTube, you go down the rabbit holes. Dislike certain videos that you don't want them seeing, like content you do want them to see, and let them at it. Let them go. Because then the algo will do it for you. Trolling my kids' education videos. Yeah, that's right. No, molasses, they can go through their likes. All the videos they liked are still in there. I'm just adding more. Actually, I will go through like the last 2-3 days of likes and see if there's stuff I don't approve of. There's annoying, stupid videos from some content creator. There's like 5 followers. And for some reason they're going to dislike. Just remove the ones which you don't think are good and like the ones you want them to trend more towards. It works, man. I've been doing this for a couple of years and it is effective. Right, Unity. I think we all know we have our own disagreements with certain things, that how we were raised by our parents. And so I think denying your kid something just makes them want it more. So give them what they want, but make them understand, or at least, have some say in what they get. Come for the spaceships. Stay for the parenting tips. Do it, Death Factor. Right, so if she's on TikTok, type in, whatever she might have interest in and go like those videos. And as she's scrolling through, they'll start coming up. Athy, what's up? Yeah, Athy will be into this. Athy, we're just talking about how you control, or rather suggest content, online content for your kids. And I was suggesting that you basically encourage the algorithm to show them content that you want them to see, right? Sorry, I have 20,000 kids in Test Squadron. How do you think they love me so much? I've secretly brainwashed them all. That's the reason why this works so well. Kodiak, hello, welcome. Yeah. So, this concludes our parenting section of the stream. He's on my YouTube, so he watches my videos. Athy is a wonderful mother. You love her very much. Hug her every day and tell her you love her. This message comes to you from Montoya, who's the best content creator. Test is a cult. We've never denied it, Stig. I mean, we started off, like, our original tagline was Test Squadron, we are a cult. But we changed it because we thought maybe we shouldn't be that blatant about it. I think it'll still be cool. Test Squadron, we are a cult. Probably still do it. right? Yeah, look, Daredevil, we love you, boss. You see? It works. It absolutely works. Do you think Daredevil actually means that? Daredevil doesn't understand why he just said it. I mean, his hands just wrote it. He goes, I don't know why I did that. Test, totally nautical. Not bad. I like it. Yeah. Anyway, so, we were talking about Star Jump Stream yesterday, and I missed this, but he was showing this, right? And he's showing the alien ship in landed mode, I guess, with the arms down, and now it seems pretty much confirmed that this is how it's going to land, because we were wondering about that. But what this means... Are we still in the cult thing? Yeah. If we're not in a cult, why would we throw many JPEGs? Wait a second, Stig. You're buying your spaceships? I thought CIG was just giving that to everyone. You mean CIG is just giving me? I thought they gave it to everyone for free. Or is it just streamer privilege? What are my PC specs? Unity recent upgrade. It's i7 13500K. 64 gigs DDR5, 2 terabyte SS NVMe, the fast one. 4070, which was a good value for money. I think that's pretty much, it's pretty much good for now. And by good, I mean I can stream and I can play the game on one computer. There was a time not long ago we had to have 2 PCs for that, right? But I happily stream the game and play the game on the same computer, which blows my mind still that we're at that point in time with technology where we can do that. I think it's great. Okay. Is the focus on? Am I clear? Am I clear? Can you see my stubble? 4070 Ti. Insurance paid off the FedEx destroyed my GPU. Oh. Yeah, the Ti is nice. I'm always so... I don't want to say I cheap out on GPUs, but I'm always, there's a better one coming soon, right? The 5070 is literally around the corner. The 5080 is coming soon. Like, I can't put down on it. The only high-end card I got to use was the 1080 Ti, right? Which is still running in my machine over there, but not on right now. Did your cat die? What is that on your face? Mods, can you ban Red Wolf for insulting me? It's too early in the morning. Red Wolf, you can only insult me after my second cup of coffee. You guys know this, right? Nax, can you boot him? Oh, Nax, that's right. You got the 1080. Oh, shit, that's right. From Texas Skulls. So when the 1080 Ti came out, it was the most expensive. It was like the first card that was over $1,000. And test member at the time, is Texas Skulls still in test? He reached out to me before SeasonCon. And Texas Skulls was doing a giveaway. And Nax won. And Nax, boy, was I I know I was saying, Nax, I'm really happy for you. But I was jealous, man. I was so jealous. Actually, I'm still kind of pissed off about that. I'm kind of jealous that Nax won that card because it was like a $1,000 card. It was insane. Are you still using it? It's still a very, very beefy card. It's great. Is that a Lenovo T-Series? Oh, yeah. Oh, so... Damn, these things, I don't even know how old this is. It's kind of an old just PC that it has Windows on it and that's it. I just keep it as a backup in case I just need to go online at some point for something. The battery doesn't even work. It has to be plugged in, but it's been sitting under a whole bunch of stuff for months. And I think once or twice a year, I pull it out and I just plug it in. just so it can run some updates. And so it ran like this huge update, like 3 hours yesterday. I don't even know what it was because it's not Windows 10, but it's a T40. All right, came with Windows 7. Boots up perfectly. I mean, it takes a while to boot up, but it will get you online. And so I think once or twice a year, I pull it out and I just charge it for a while. And so that was that day the other day. And you know what? These things are bulletproof, all right? Over there is my thin MSI with a 1070 that died, okay? The new PC is dead. This lives on. It lives on. I don't know how. You have the T560. Oh, fancy. Fancy. You want to trade? Windows 7 sticker and everything. It's got an Intel Core i5. Yeah. One thing about these, I mean, I think these are just bulletproof. They're awesome. Right? Well, you're not going to find a USB-C on this anywhere. But solid as hell. Oh, and I replaced... did I replace the drive on this? Yeah. I think I had I pulled out the spinny drive and I stuck in an SSD on this thing. I had like an old 250 gig SSD, popped it in, put Windows on it, and I mean, it's still slow, but it's faster. They're awesome. Lenovo ThinkPad. This thing will never die. And the fact that it remains like uncharged, it gets completely discharged. When I forget about it, I just charge it up once a year and it goes. It still goes. Unbelievable. Same specs done, no Ozark. No lie. Just ordered my 4080. Looking forward to the FPS. Price makes you sick. Yeah, I'm sorry for those of you who are forced to upgrade for Star Citizen and have to spend the what's it we're looking at like $2,000 for. What are the prices on that? Yeah, actually, I want to take a look at the specs on the TI. Tom's Hardware, they still do good reviews. What is the price in the 4080 now? 1,200? Yeah, and stop looking at my desk. Should I clean it up? I guess I should clean up my desk. I don't know how these streamers always have perfectly clean desks for everything. 13,000 pounds. Damn. 4090's going to stock due to AI again? Okay, so now the crypto thing's out the way, now it's AI? Man, these companies, unbelievable what they've been able to pull off. You wouldn't think it, right? Is anyone surprised? Yeah. So, we're all idiots. In 2013, this is so painful. You're all stupid. You're all stupid. In 2013, when Star Citizen was announced and we all spent money buying a spaceship, we could have just bought shares in NVIDIA because to play Star Citizen, you may need a graphics card, right? So take your $1,000 and buy yourself some NVIDIA stock, right? Around $4. And then just wait. We could have 10x ourselves there. Instead, we're still wasting money on JPEGs. But yeah, NVIDIA, I mean, if ever there was someone in the sweet spot of the right place, right time. So never mind 2013, never mind the GPUs, but when crypto mining kicked off, it was all GPU based originally. So they got a massive boost from the crypto. I think this spike here was when the crypto craze all came in. So NVIDIA, right place, right time for crypto. But then crypto mining moved to more dedicated chips and stopped using GPUs. And so there was a bit of a pullback from that. But then AI, and here we go again. But my favorite in this field is going to be AMD because they were the underdog for so long through all of this. And look, when Star Citizen came out, the first card I bought for Star Citizen was essentially the 2070. And AMD at the time was the red-headed stepchild of GPUs and CPUs, right? AMD is what you buy when you're poor. And I was looking at the chart and oh wow, I mean, if I had to choose between NVIDIA and AMD, like I'll get NVIDIA. I mean, why would you buy AMD? It's not really that good. But AMD now, what they've done over the past decade is unbelievable. And I'm so impressed that, I mean, they had this vision all along and they executed on it well. So, I mean, 2014, let's take that over there, $5 a share, right? Look at what they've done. Look at what they've done. Amazing. And now, I mean, when it comes to buying a GPU, there was a time where, like, if you had the money, you get NVIDIA, or if you don't have the money, you go AMD. Now, it's like, hey, AMD's up there, man. Admiral Kusanagi, hello. You missed the social commentary, then you missed the bikini and Speedo talk. And then you missed the how to raise your children in the modern age, and now we're on to the economic report. So with inflation actually reaching zero for the first time in about 3 years, monthly inflation seems to have stalled, which is a good thing, which means interest rates might actually stop going up. Although I don't feel that interest rates will stop immediately. They should jack that one more time to just scare the markets lower. Monster S Lycon, yeah. And everyone was, yeah, if you are really rich, you'd get 2 NVIDIA cards and SLI them, right? Or if you're like just amazingly wealthy, you get 4 cards. But there were problems with 4 cards. I remember a whole Linus Tech Tips trying to do 4 cards and ran into a bunch of problems. But yeah, very impressed and happy for AMD for what they've managed to pull off. It's good to have competition just beyond NVIDIA. And so, what's up with Intel though? How's Intel's game these days? Are Intel GPUs a thing yet? I mean, it's tough for them to get the growth they want because of their already huge market cap. But Intel, at 171 billion market cap, I haven't checked on these guys in a while. What's their GPU from Intel called? Forget. Maybe the fact that we don't even talk about it means it's not that good. Yeah, Intel does make GPUs. Arc GPUs. Thank you, Stig. Arc. Still trash. But look, is Arc where AMD was 10 years ago? Because if anyone can make good GPUs or good chips, it's going to be Intel, right? So what are they just behind the curve and are they catching up? I'd be interested to know. I mean, not a 1.27 divi yield and that's nothing special. But if Intel can get their act together on GPUs, maybe. Draconis, first time chatter, welcome. They effed up with a 13900Ki versus 14900K. It's the same, if not worse. Yeah, Unity, they've done that several times where they put out one card which is worse than it's not the first time they've done that. With CPUs and GPUs. They'll come out with the next generation GPU which is worse than the previous one. They've done that several times. Intel are 10 industry spies away from being on the top. Yeah. What? Sketchfab 3D models being disabled? Why? Did I remove this? I want to take a look at that model again. Anyway, so this... Okay, back to Star Citizen. Alright. So this is... Okay. The actual topic of today's show was going to be about the ships which we will be buying... Is it tomorrow? 2 days now, right? Arc isn't trash. The drivers are better. We're getting sucked back into that conversation now. Arc isn't trash. Now the drivers are better. I'd say now they're about how AMD was when AMD came out with the 5700 XT. Right, Duck Vision. That's why I'm looking at it, right? So NVIDIA is benefiting from this whole AI thing. And this AI, look, crypto we knew would come and go as far as using GPUs because GPUs were just not the most efficient. The ASIC cards were much more efficient at doing what needed to be done. And that's why I was looking at the chart for Intel now, because I don't know anyone that has any kind of Arc GPU. But just because I don't know anyone right now doesn't mean that no one's using it or it's not going to get better. If Intel can replicate what AMD has done, then I think, again, having 3 different options is even better rather than just AMD and NVIDIA. Invest in copper. New green deal's most valuable metal more than silver. What? Does this look like a commodities channel to you? Does it look like we talk about commodities? We will talk about everything except commodities. Who was it? Who said that if you can pick it up and drop it on your foot, it hurts? Then he likes it. Is that Buffett? Is it Buffett who says that about commodities, that if you can pick it up and drop it on your foot and it hurts, that's something he'll invest in? Fillion07, welcome. Oh, so that model's gone, unfortunately. So on the top, let's get back on topic here, guys. Star Citizen Roadmap Advanced Release View for October 22nd, coming to us courtesy of Snackham and Odysseus 1992. Let's take a look. Yeah, Matt, we made a horrible mistake by investing in spaceships. We should have invested in the company that makes the GPUs, which allows us to see the spaceships. Classic mistake. We're not looking for the gold. We should have been investing in the guy making the shovels. I don't know why we keep on doing this. So, to ensure that we all have good retirements, let's stop wasting our time buying the spaceships and actually buy the things that lets people see the spaceships. We spoke about the other day, if CIG goes public, would you buy? As a gaming company, it was an interesting topic. Yeah. Instead of buying yourself your first Kickstarter spaceship, if you had bought shares in NVIDIA and just waited, you could have gotten yourself the Praetorian $45,000 package at this point. GameStop. Well, where is gaming going in the next 10 years? Arcade, right? Star Citizen becomes this whole metaverse thing, all right? And I've discussed this also. I know that Zuckerberg has his metaverse idea, and I kind of make fun of the metaverse thing. But will we get to the point where this metaverse thing is like Ready Player One? I'm not saying you have to wear VR, but people spend more of the time in virtual worlds making their living in a virtual world. I mean, VR helps to make that better. So what is the company that's going to benefit over the next 10 years? In what field? Between all of us here, we can find it. I'm pretty sure we can. Just listen to a Quiet Force special NVIDIA. Yeah, it's a crazy story. I mean, NVIDIA, success is preparation and luck. NVIDIA was prepared. There's no ways in hell NVIDIA could have, in any way, shape, or form, predicted crypto. They would have known crypto. Crypto just popped up. And the fact that we went to GPUs for crypto was a blessing for NVIDIA. So they got to ride that wave. All right. And now, that wave is over. What's next? Well, gaming is one. AI being another, right? CIG would have been the biggest short of stock in history. Yeah, look, if CIG was public, it would have been quite the shit show. I don't disagree. Gaming plus AI. We'll be training the AI. Yeah? Okay. How do we profit from that? Like Second Life. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's still people that play Second Life. Right, and well, I guess Second Life might be a good example for that, right? Just gotta straighten my pants. I'm gonna turn around here and write your name on a whiteboard. Put in my yoga pants. Second Life, I think, is an interesting case study. Was Second Life early, or was it just a niche thing? There's still people in there. And I remember the headlines from people making millions in Second Life, selling property. Like someone had some fancy property and they were just selling like that. Does that still happen? I don't know. I haven't checked Second Life in a long time. But was Second Life onto something and just early, or is this actually what it's going to be? And is Star Citizen going to be that? I know it's very possible that Star Citizen will simply take over my life. Just in the position I am and the amount of things I have to do on a daily basis that might involve things happening in the game, which it kind of already does. But there's no... I'm just thinking about the daily activities in Star Citizen. That's kind of the... I mean, Chris Roberts is building it for that, right? It's a simulation. Second Life was leading the market by shady subculture. What's the shady subculture? I don't follow it too closely. I'm guessing it's going to be adult content related. And I guess my second question would be, what are the rules regarding adult content on Second Life? I'm assuming you have to be 18 plus to play that. I could be wrong. I don't know. Count Cogbox. Yeah, so yeah, reality is only sucking more and more, so we have to spend more of our time online. They have in-game video streaming. I haven't been a Second Life in a while, but I know there are a few backers in Star Citizen that played a lot. It's lots of adult content. There are no rules other than legal stuff. Okay, but you do have to be 18 plus to play Second Life, right? I mean, I'm assuming there's no kids in there. Interesting. So is that where it all goes? Is that the driving factor for the success of any metaverse that may come? I guess it's... I mean, look, the porn industry has definitely driven technological innovation. Our move from Betamax and VHS, I think the only reason why we aren't on Betamax, and for those of you who might not remember that, there were two competing video formats when video plays came out. One was Betamax, one was VHS. And Betamax, if I recall correctly, had longer tape play. I don't recall exactly what the differences were. I was a bit young. But VHS beat them out because of adult content. This then again replayed again when Blu-ray and HD CD, what was it? I forget the formats, but Blu-ray went out because of, again, adult content, correct? HD DVD. Thanks, Tig. Right. So it's definitely a driving factor. So for Star Citizen to succeed, they need to make it 18 plus and put in adult content. Oh, those hot Xeon. You've seen those Xeon chicks, man. And can I even start telling you about the Banu men? I mean, they're all like 7 feet tall, right? Right, Athy? You like yourself those swipe left if you're below 7 feet? Laserdisc, right, that too. Interesting. Interesting. So the success of a potential future metaverse will depend on the availability or acceptability of adult content on that platform. Is that it? VHS had worse quality, much longer record times. Okay, so Betamax had better quality. Is that the story? Yeah. Difference on Betamax was the better format. Blu-ray was the better format this time. Right. Exactly, Vertiz. How you doing? David Bowie movie, The Man That Fell to Earth. The Polaroid camera designed by aliens used to make prawn, so you can make prawn with it. Yeah, it's basically that. Star Citizen OnlyFans. Well, Chrome Ninja already has his Star Dad OnlyFans. It's literally an OnlyFans account with pictures of his Star Citizen character. I think it's a joke. I cannot confirm that it's actually done, but he's mentioned it. I have to double check it. I don't know. Currently playing Star Citizen old i5 2600 and a GTX 970. Not the best. Yeah, so Hawaiian Coconut. My kid has inherited my 970, and that GPU is running everything. All right? That 970 is a champ. It is what best GPU purchase of the decade, likely. I was playing Star Citizen on that for a long time. And, yeah, you got to go medium settings, but it runs. He's playing all the Hitman series on it. He's playing, well, he plays Roblox, which run anything. He's playing GTA 5 on it. I mean, that 970 is trucking along. It's doing great. Montoya OnlyFans, right. If you join my OnlyFans, I'll show you the inside of the 890 Jump. I mean, here's the bedroom of my 890 Jump. Sexy music playing in the background. Is that what you guys want? You're sick. You're all sick. Athy's the only normal person here. Well, besides a weird fixation on 7-foot-tall Banu men. But besides that weird shit, she's the most normal person here. Dwaygo has a 49 arriving tomorrow. Nice. Nice. Jake, you know, I'm very sensitive about my lack of spatial awareness in ships in Star Citizen. Just because I get lost. Yeah, I get lost. I can't wait to get into the Javelin. I'm like, everyone, we need in the bridge. And like, I'm walking around to the janitor closet and getting lost in the toilet, trying to find where the bridge is. Oh, actually, no, the maps are coming out, right? Once we have those maps, I will never get lost again. I hope. I know, yeah. What's up, Tom? How you doing? People will complain if the reworked 600i is better than the 890. True. Pastnek, good morning. Oh, shit, Pastnek, you missed a ton. Basically, we've all become shareholders in a new tech company which is going to 10x in the next 10 years. It's focusing on the metaverse. We're combining Star Citizen with adult content, apparently. You have to catch the stream. You have to watch it on YouTube then. Yeah. Come do the 890 jump mission with a few times. You'll learn the layout fast. Yeah, I've done that, Jake. I get lost every single time still. Like, I'll turn here, like, why am I in the battle bridge suddenly? Where'd that come from? Star Citizen discovered 99's minimap. We joke, but Dwagar is right. And this is kind of something which pissed me off. Oh, guys, clip this. Montoya's going to say something negative about Star Citizen. Why the hell do they want to try to reinvent something which has worked well and is finely tuned in every other game? Like inventory, right? Don't reinvent inventory. Just give us what we know works, and now we have it. So same with the minimap. Like, look, I'm kind of half joking. I mean, I understand what they're trying to do. The reason why the map took as long as it did, we get it. We see what they're doing with it now. It's essentially like the entire level of, well, since Star Citizen is just one level, it's the entire Star Citizen galaxy, universe, squashed down into your little HUD. Right? Just support VR with full bodysuit to feel pain. I'm up for that. I want to get one of those cool suits from Ready Player One where you feel everything, right? And I can see it going there. Why is there a battle bridge if the ship doesn't split in two? Yes, I've wondered that too also. Why does the ship have a battle bridge? I think they just had an empty room and they go, what should we do in this room? And said, well, let's just make a bridge out of it, I guess, right? Inforunners confessed the worst ships in game right now, Star Citizen, the Constellation Phoenix, isn't the ship was promised or sold. Okay, you have to explain it, Black Dream Hunk. It's the second time you've mentioned it. What was promised and what was delivered? Because when CIG goes, here's a ship, and they deliver the ship, that is the ship. What did they say that the Constellation Phoenix was supposed to be? I'll refresh my memory. What do you mean, Ethy? I want some of the suits. It's for gaming purposes only. I'm married, remember? Or is that where it's going, where you sit in separate chairs with your VR suits on? It's going to go that way? Shina, what's up? Watch Upload. Yeah. Is it second or third season of Upload? I saw it advertised recently. I want to catch up on that. Actually, I've got to backtrack and watch the most recent season. I've forgotten. I enjoyed Upload. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it would be stupid, but it's quirky and stupid enough that I'm enjoying it. No ships are finished. Right. Yeah, Habibi. Chris, you are late. We're almost at the end of the stream at this point. We haven't actually, no, you're not late. We're going to talk about stuff. There's actually Star Citizen stuff. We're just getting derailed on a whole bunch of things. Yeah. This IAE, they revealed the new capital ship, Drake Laundromat. What is up with the has there been any more rumors of the capital ship? I'm so surprised that we have yet to see anything cap ship related. I thought for sure I was surprised that CitizenCon came and went with no capital ship. GTA 6 cost over $1 billion? What? Okay, I don't have any proof if this is correct or not, but I don't put it past it to cost that much. I'd be surprised if it did. How would you get this number? The hat's still tight. I'm just kind of adjusting it. It's new. So I don't know where this came from, what the source of this is, but December there will be an announcement for GTA 6. Exciting times, because I think it's going to cover Miami and also Tampa, which is awesome, which is where my family lives. So it'll be very cool seeing that town or city if I do the Tampa area. But to say it cost between 1 and 2 billion. Okay, the reason that Star Citizen cost as much as it did was they basically had to make an engine from scratch. Rockstar does not need to make a game engine from scratch. They can build upon what they have. Modders have done amazing work with Rockstar. I mean, with the game engine already. I don't think it's difficult to upgrade the visuals of Grand Theft Auto 5 to add ray tracing or better water physics that it would cost as much. So if GTA 6 has actually hit a budget of that, I mean, I think this is BS. I don't see how it could. 500 million I'd get, 750 I'd get, 1 billion, I think it's a stretch. Although, if there ever was a game that could easily go and spend 2 billion and have no concerns about making that money back, it would be GTA 6, right? Who here will not buy GTA 6? There's not a single person in here that will not buy GTA 6. I know I'll be buying it, and I know I'm actually buying 3 copies. 1 for me, 2 for the kids. So that's 3 copies of GTA 6 just in my household. Red Wolf saying GTA 5 was bad. Mods! Red Wolf of Death is banned from my channel for bad-mouthing GTA 5. There are many things we will tolerate here. We will tolerate insults. We will tolerate jabs. We will tolerate criticism of our favorite ships. One thing we will not tolerate is insulting GTA 5. Oh my God, Jake too? Oh no, not you, Jake. GTA was awesome. I still think GTA 5 is it is the best game of the last 10 years. There's no doubt. The AI reactions, the traffic mechanics, just the actual game itself, how you interact with the environment, how the environment interacts with you. There's no doubt walking around when you're downtown and someone's talking on the phone, and there's like a fat person, there's a thin person, there's a black person, an Asian person, there's a Jewish guy who speaks on the phone. It's like you're there. It feels like you're there. GTA's worn out. Yeah, perhaps. But it had an amazing run. It's one of those games I feel has stood the test of time. It really has. And it still has a massive community. I think some of the biggest streams on Twitch are the RP, GTA communities, right? Oh my God, so many GTA haters in here. After they've killed 10 prostitutes, kill them all. Kaya says, why exactly are you doing that? What's wrong with you? Too toxic. GTA? Keep in mind, at the time when GTA came out, there wasn't this political rift. Are you talking about the kind of the politics of it? I don't know if that's what you're getting at. GTA is boring? Oh my God. I never realized we had so many GTA haters in here. Really? Am I the only one that appreciates these games? Never actually finished a GTA game. Huh. I guess it is me. Maybe I'm the one that's wrong. Not the game, about killing and committing crimes. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, Jake, but that's personal preference, right? I get that. I completely do. I mean, it is a violent game. The opening scene with Trevor is violent, right? It does throw you for a loop if you're not used to it. GTA is just a fatherless white boy with anger issues. Interesting, Pasternak. Interesting. Huh. Okay, that is interesting. I thought it was just widely accepted as a great game. I guess I'm wrong. But then again, I mean, this demographic here, watching my channel, is probably not the main demographic for GTA. So it really depends where you are. Good as sarcastic relief, right. So I am very curious to see, in light of the polarizing political environment we are in, there's no ways a GTA 6 can pull off what GTA 5 did. At the time when GTA 5 came out, I think it was spot on, it was great, it was funny. But you go back and you play GTA 5 now, you probably come across some situations you're like, kind of political now, maybe. Is it? I haven't played in a long time, I could be wrong. GTA 5 is the longest running, top selling game for 10 years now. Right. Thank you, Cyberwolf. So I'm not wrong. Based upon the actual stats itself of sales, being a top selling game for 10 years means I am right and all of you guys are wrong. Once in a while, I try to make you guys feel as if you're right, but you're not. You never are. It's always me. I am right. GTA 6 is a female protagonist. Oh, God. They do? I was going to quote something that Cartman said in the recent episode, but I don't know if I should go there. I'm not opposed to female protagonists as long as it's a good writing and works well in the game. Makes no difference in my life. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, my God. Jake, come on. Don't bring your politics here. So, yeah, I don't know the accuracy of this, but $1 billion to make the game, I doubt it. They have the game engine already. How many employees are there working there? Can we say in the high end 1,000 employees? I'd be curious, but I am curious to see when numbers do come out what they did. Yeah, it's going to cover the cost in 1 or 2 days. Absolutely. It's one of those games which will just sell like hotcakes. Multiple copies I'll be buying. What's here so long GTA 6 that didn't take 10 years to make? No, I mean, GTA 5 was 2013. When did it come out? Yeah, 2013. I remember it because we had just started forming up our group for Star Citizen in early 2014, and everyone was like, "Come check out my apartment in GTA," and like we all went to the apartment and hung out. Where are all the black stars in Star Citizen? What black people can't be heroes in Squadron 42? What? In the future, everyone is just interbred so much that there is no complete white or black. Everyone's kind of brownish. That's why that happened. No, there was a. Now I'm thinking. I'm thinking of the characters. We'll see in Squadron 42. I'm pretty sure. Black Dream Hunk. That if the game comes out, and if there are no black people in any kind of important position, I will eat my Star Citizen coin. No, I won't. That's too much to eat. But we'll see. Squadron 42, I think, will reveal a lot more. It's not really something I think that CIG would have missed upon. CIG is very, do people still say woke? They're very conscious about that exact topic. I'd be surprised. They're very inclusive. They're very open. We know this. Do you think they started working on GTA 6 as soon as GTA 5 was announced? Probably had some plans for it, right? Oh yeah, Morgan Freeman to narrate Squadron 42. That would have worked well. Maybe there's a cameo. Do you guys think there's a secret cameo that we don't know about? There might be. I mean, there's so many stars already, but there could be some that we don't know about yet. Red Dead. Oh, that's right, also, Artemis. So not only did they work on... Well, look, I don't think it's a stretch to have a small team working on creating the map already for GTA 6 while Red Dead was being made. And now they shift all the resources over just to... they're announcing GTA 6 next month, which means 2 more years? We don't know. Morgan Freeman for president. Morgan Freeman is such an interesting character. He started his film career so late. I think he was 60 years old or something when he started acting, or 50. He was pretty up there when it comes to getting your breakout role, right? What was his breakout role? Idris Elba. Yeah, so I'm still kind of just dragging out Phantom Liberty a bit more, but I did enjoy Idris Elba in that game. He was great. It was nice. Unity Being. Love you, Montoya. You the best YouTuber from Star Citizen. You great bro. Much respect. I'm wondering if being sarcastic. Are you being sarcastic, Unity? Shawshank, thank you. Right. Was Shawshank Redemption his breakout role? You gotta make me look this up. I think it was. Like, his breakout role was late in life. Born 37. Damn. grandparents were enslaved for North Carolina. Why are they going to come down to North Carolina all the time? Really? Oh, I had no idea. That's awesome. Korea. 88. Hollywood Breakthrough. 89. His first start in Sergeant Major in Glory. Okay, so it wasn't there. It was in the first. He starred as Sergeant Major John Rollins in Glory, directed by is the 54th Massachusetts Infantry, writing for. Okay, so yeah, I thought it was that. Driving Miss Daisy. Freeman appeared previously to reprise his role of Hoke Colburn, a chauffeur for a Jewish. What? Daisy was Jewish? Is that? I have never watched the show. What is that relevant to the show itself? That she's a Jewish widow? Huh. We're learning so much here. Okay, I got to go back and check that now. I've never watched Driving Miss Daisy. So was Daisy in Driving Miss Daisy Jewish? What, Griff? Is this common knowledge? I have no idea. Don't make me feel like I'm stupid. Oh. I've got a whole bunch of movies to catch up. Yeah. Although I do feel like rewatching Shawshank now. Shawshank was great. It doesn't look Jewish. Good one. Dwayne hitting it. But I did learn an interesting fact the other day. That Randy Savage was Jewish on his mom's side. It's like, what? Bonesaw? Bonesaw is ready? Which I loved him in that role. But I had no idea that Randy Mario Poffo, Jewish on his mother's side. Would have known. The cream rises to the top. It's a great clip.
I know a gentleman that's going to be...
I can't play this because YouTube keeps on demonetizing. Well, they already have because of what I played earlier. But yeah, that was interesting to learn also. Slim Jims, yeah. Was your mind blown when you released the Soylent lands vertically? I still don't believe it, Artemis. I'll believe it when I see it. Nicolas Cage should be a pyropsychic leader. Okay, so originally, when I started the stream, we were going to talk about the alien ship again, and I was going to make a YouTube video out of that. It's messed up. Like, we went totally off tangent with everything. We started talking about Speedos and fat Germans at nude beaches. We went totally off there. It ruined my morning plan. Was the original plan for this morning was this. I was going to talk about the alien ships like we did yesterday, except I was going to do it in a brief 8-minute format, which that I can then clip. I just edit the video down and upload that as a separate YouTube video. I thought, I'm not going to have a live stream and then make another video in the afternoon and then edit that. Let me just do everything during the live stream. And instead of doing what I needed to do, we went off on fat Germans, Speedos, how men should not be shy and should be able to wear Speedos in North America, GPUs, AMD, how we should invest in NVIDIA. I can't do this. I can't sit down with you guys because this is what happens, all right? Yeah. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Oh my God, was that a horrible movie? What? I needed my wife to explain that to me. I don't know if you guys have seen this, all right? But that was just a weird-ass movie. It was so weird. I mean, it was great to see Data from the Goonies Haven't seen him in years, but he's awesome. Michelle Yeoh is unbelievable. She's great. Stephanie, she was cute. She did a good job. Jamie Lee Curtis, I think, was good. James Hong. James Hong, this guy has been the same age since as long as I can. Big Trouble, Little China, right? He's been the same age forever. That's unbelievable. But boy, was this a weird movie. I don't even know how to explain this. And so I was sitting there with my wife, who is Vietnamese, and how she explained it is that Asian people have this humor, all right? And she goes, this is perfect Asian humor. They love it. I'm like, really? I didn't get it. Black Dream Hunk with 200 bits. Thank you very much, sir. Because we're talking about Speedos, all right? So I found the premise of the movie interesting. What I found weird was all the things that there's just weird humor in it for me in places. And I was like, okay, like the film's okay. I'm not going to tell anyone to go watch this. Is it just me? We need someone get a Ram Solari in here. We need an Asian man's opinion. Get our local Asian expert in here and let us know what he thinks about it. It was weird humor, Griff. Like the one, I'm not going to put spoilers, but the one fight scene made them stick an object into the back end and then have a fight with an object sticking out of their rear ends. And like, what is happening? What is happening? You need to understand it. Right, I don't understand it. No, I like the idea. I thought it was interesting, but where it went is like, okay, like this could have ended an hour ago. The Asian humor is filtered through the pain of growing up. I felt that if the movie had ended an hour earlier, it would have been okay. At once I'm kind of, and the sausage what the hell's up with the sausage fingers? And what the hell? All right, the ratatouille thing. I was like, okay, I'm not going to give spoilers in case people want to watch it, but the whole thing was like it's like a multiverse thing, and every universe is a little different. Exactly, Unity. I have my biases, all right? I'll take Spaceballs or the Frisco Kid over this. But I'm not going to give spoilers in case you want to watch, but basically they're jumping between universes, and every universe is a little different from another one, and it's kind of weird. Some weirdness with what happened in that one. Ho Chi Minh is behind it all. Arcade Alchemist, this movie is so good. Arcade, are you Asian? Really? Arcade? What's your background? Like, where are you really from? From Nebraska. Yeah, but where are you really from? Well, my family's from Ohio. Yeah. But where are you really from? California. Right. But before that. British. Right. But where are you really from? Hitchhiker's Guide. No, like the acting was good. It was interesting. I just felt that it went on for a bit too long. She was good. What's her face? Yeah, I forgot her name, but she was great. She played a great character. Like, at this point, like, what is going on in this movie? What is happening here? It's a rock with googly eyes. And the sausage finger universe. I think we can do an entire show just on that. If you can't understand the movie, you aren't spiritually mature enough. I think it has less to do with spiritual maturity and more to do with, I want that hour back. I feel they could have done okay with just less jumps to more universes. At some point, like, okay, how many more jumps do you need? Oh, the googly eyes are representing awakening. Oh, well, that changes everything. Thank you. I mean, now the movie makes sense. Now it does. Damn it. Yeah. Star Citizen War for Jumptown. Bed bananas. Oh, yeah. 3 million views. God damn, bed bananas. Anyone concerned about the acceptance of Star Citizen heading forward, Bed Bananas done a wonderful job with this. I didn't realize it got 3 million views. I mean, they said 1 million views when I saw it come out, so 3 times that now. That's 3 million people watching a Jumptown session. That's awesome, right? If you can't understand the movie, it was poorly written. So, no, Dwaygo, it wasn't so much about understanding the movie, and maybe I'm being harsh on that. I thought the movie was enjoyable, but from what I was told about it, I expected more. That's my mistake for expecting more about it. But also, I felt it went on too long for me personally. I felt it could have been shorter. In fact, I think we split into 2 viewing sessions because it took so long to get through it all. It wasn't poorly written or directed exactly. Right, so Ghost in Me, you raised the point there that the director said, I'm going to make this movie and this is his vision of how he saw it. There were just some things that the humor in it which did not mesh with me personally. The same way that some people may watch Spaceballs and go, this is stupid. But I watch Spaceball and go, this is hilarious, right? Ask my wife about the old Chinese flying kung fu epics. 100 VHS long? Is that a measure of time, Stig? What is 1 VHS? It's like a Scaramouche? What is it? Athy, and you're calling other people boomers. Athy, you don't know what skibbity is. You're the boomer. Spaceballs hilarious. I love that film. Well, you have to say that because I'm here. No one can speak badly about Spaceballs. Watch Swiss Army Man. Twin City Jeff, not familiar with that. I'll have to check. Star Citizen Speakeasy. Oh, guys, hang on. We have a Star Citizen related question. Finally. Been waiting for this all day. Lots of people are excited for IAE. Why? What am I missing? Is it just trying out new ships? Asks Star Citizen Speakeasy. Well, I'm glad someone brought up something Star Citizen related finally. Sitting here talking about Speedos and Germans. Here's the thing. I think we're all excited to spend money. I'm going to get the wallet ready. So, for many people who have been backing Star Citizen for a long time, what's the exciting thing that comes along once in a while? Once in a while, a ship comes along, a new exciting ship, and a new way to play the game. Now, new game loops, well, for new areas to discover. We just discovered Pyro. There's cool stuff there. Everyone's looking for the new daily driver, a new exciting ship, and IAE is like that car show. So if you are a car fan or you're a motorcycle fan, and there's that once a year motorcycle show, you're excited to go see the motorcycle show to see the new bike models coming out. You might not be buying a new motorcycle, but you want to see what's out there. I spent my Bitcoin in a few ships. Ghosting me, I hope that you held on because Bitcoin's having a good time now. So for me personally, I don't want to say I'm speaking on behalf of my community, but I'm speaking on behalf of my community. We're all excited to go see new ships. Again, if you are a car collector or you're a fan of sports cars or any kind of car and there's a car show, you are going to see that car show. It's exciting. So CIG marketing department at some point or another in recent history, a couple of years back, discovered that they can do that. They can tap into that same kind of excitement in game. And so they created the IAE. And basically it's an in-game event where there's ship manufacturers showcasing the new ships. Those of us who have last year's BMW and we're tired of last year's BMW, melt or refund our old model for in-store credits and put money towards the new model BMW. Right? Or if you are Persian, BMW, Mercedes. We have Persians in chat, don't we? Any Persians in here? BMW? Let me know. So that's basically the excitement of it, that we have old stale ships we don't use and we think of possibly melting them down, putting that towards whatever the new exciting ship is. And I'll be honest, flying around in your new shiny ship gets me into the game more often. I log in a lot more when I go, I really just feel like flying around and hearing the engine sounds, right? Red Wolf just bought a BMW yesterday. What'd you get, Red Wolf? Between the BMW and the Porsche, I think the BMW will give you less hassle. I don't think it's a purchase you should regret. I think it's a perfectly sound purchase. But just remember, don't use your indicators when you turn corners. M4 Competition X Drive. Had to order it. I gotta see what that looks like. BMW X4 Competition. Let's see what you got. Oh, it's fancy. Oh, that is hot. What motor's in that? What do you think, chat? What do you think between this or a Porsche? Did he make the right decision? I think just for the sake of, not that maintenance on BMW is cheap, it's terrible, because you got to take it to the dealership, and the only guy who can touch your tires to replace the tires is a guy named Hans, who is a fat German mechanic they imported from Dusseldorf, because no one else can do it except him, and he's charges $200 an hour just to breathe and look at your car. So I still think you come out ahead compared to the Porsche. I could be wrong. That's the coupe. Oh. They're all coupes, are they? No? That's nice. Very pretty. Congrats, Red Wolf. Hope you enjoy it. Use in good health. Back to Star Citizen. So yes, did I answer your question, Star Citizen Speakeasy? And did I correctly speak on behalf of everyone else? Past the next thing, Aston Martin, where it's at. God damn, bunch of car snobs in here. I had no idea. I work at a German car manufacturer. Strongly suggest you buy our stuff. Where do you work, Mr. Plastic Fantastic? Give it a shout out if you can, if it doesn't get you into trouble, or if you don't want to dock yourself, maybe don't. But I mean, yeah, I do have a Mercedes outside I do appreciate the German craftsmanship. Pretty solid cars. All ships are purchasable in-game eventually. Correct, Stig. I'd like to see more in-game events, non-combat. Star Citizen Speakeasy, I'm assuming this is a YouTube channel you have, because it's called Star Citizen stuff. You will find plenty of people doing in-game stuff like that. For example, Test Squadron, which is my organization, had a little get-together the other day where there's a ship meetup. But basically, everyone pulls out a ship and you'll park your ships together and you can all walk around with it. There's more to do in Star Citizen than just... I don't know if you knew or not. I'm guessing you're not new because you have Star Citizen in the name already. But there will be a lot of non-combat stuff in this game. I know it's kind of combat focused right now, but that will change in time. Anyone know what to expect with 609 rework? Yes, Unity. There's way too much wasted space inside of the 600. Refresh my memory. Didn't they show us what they thought they were going to be working on? I can't remember if I saw that, if I imagined it. That's okay, Mr. Plastic. But I can guess it's either a 3-letter name. Should we try guess it? Yeah, same Twin City. I didn't think the 600i was terrible until everyone started telling me how terrible it was. I was like, okay, I mean, the crew area where everyone has these bunks which are open to each other, you can just stare at each other, sleep kind of thing. Like, okay, but I guess in the future there's not a thing that's privacy. But once we started seeing people explain why they hate it, I'm like, well, I see it now. Same. My game package was the Constellation package. I upgraded the Constellation to a Phoenix. When the 600 came out, I was like, oh my god, this ship is so much better than the Phoenix. I upgrade my Phoenix to 600. So I'm on the 600 right now, but I just don't use it. I cannot tell you the last time I pulled that ship out. I don't even know. But maybe if there's a rework, it'll get more use. At this point in time, I just don't use it for anything. What were we looking at? Okay, 1 hour, 1 day to go. Okay, so answer your question of why are people interested. I'm going to send you a link in Discord relating to 600i. Okay, Chris. What you got? Let's take a look. Lucid Strike, who is with an org called Autonomous, says, and he's quoting the YouTube video, CIG lead vehicle system designer Mark Gibson has been forthcoming with information about the scope. This meant it's meant to contain all information about the 600i rework and will be updated as time comes. Yeah, okay, so let's take a look. For those that are new and don't follow exactly what's happening there, the 600i was a nice kind of luxury big ship. It sold well, but as ship design has improved in Star Citizen, it became apparent that the design language they had used with the 600 is kind of lacking in many ways. There's a lot of empty space which makes no sense. The designers, I chalk this down to the ship designers designed the outside of the ship first and go, here's what it looks on the outside, now let's kind of fill in the inside. Versus what I feel they're doing now is, here's the inside, what can this fit into? I think the Zeus is a great example of that. They took the internals, go, here's the cockpit, here is where the suits are, this is an armory, this is captain's quarters, here are the bunks, here's an infirmary, and they piece all the rooms together, and then they go, what can this fit into? That's how I feel the design's changed over the years. The 600i was, this is the outside, let's just kind of make the inside work. So this kind of switch in design thought processes made a lot of people complain that the 600i had a lot of wasted, stupid space inside, which it does. As you leave the cockpit, there's this big area, and there's a big globe, and there's a door for no reason. As I mentioned before, the crew quarters are just basically a bunch of bunks in this huge open space. Is privacy not a thing in the future? Are we talking like, what movie was that? Where they're all showering together, and it's with the bugs. Oh my God. The bugs. Starship Troopers. Thank you. Starship Troopers when they're all showering together, right? Right. So is that the future? I mean, I'm not opposed to that, as long as I can wear my Speedo. So the problem CIG faces at this point is, should they waste the time to redo the interior? Because if they redo the interior, how many more of these will they sell? I don't think they'll sell a bunch. I don't know who's going to, they may. But majority of the sales of 600 are done. So I'm guessing what they are going to do is do a variant on the 600, which is going to be like a military cargo variant or something, and then see if the sales can boost up from there. But it doesn't give them a return on their investment. The ROI on redoing an interior of a ship for people who already own it is zero. I own the 600. I'm not buying another one. So there is no benefit to them. They're getting $0 from me. I guess the only way they'll make money on that is by creating a variant which is enticing enough for new buyers to come in. Or maybe at least upgrades. So if there's a military armored version of it in black, then they got me. I will upgrade. But otherwise I will not. I don't think I care much about the luxury touring thing. I was very sold on that in the early years. Oh, luxury touring. I'm going to explore in luxury. I don't give a shit at this point. I mean, do I care how fancy the interior of my dining room is as I'm exploring space? I mean, maybe I can't. Maybe some people do. For me personally, the luxury exploration thing doesn't really mean much. I'm happy exploring in the Corsair. I'm happy exploring in Zeus. It's not a major selling feature for me. It's not as important as I thought it might be. Like in the early days, I thought it would be very important, but it really isn't. I'm just as happy in the Corsair as I am in the 600 when it comes to how it looks. In fact, I'm leaning more towards that kind of aesthetic. The Corsair, it's like dark and dingy. Like, okay, I hate it, but I kind of like it. But the 400 again, I'll still take the 400i over that. Luxury should be a VIP. Yeah. So I mean, I thought, is luxury like important in the game? Isn't it important for me to have like nice things? It may be. Look, maybe 5 years down the line in the game, you want that. It could be. I don't know. I'm open to changing my mind. But I kind of like who will not take the Corsair? The Corsair is not fancy enough. I will not fly the Corsair because the interior is just not fancy enough. No one says that, right? Razor EX is like a Lamborghini he's putting in a vehicle bay. Yeah. Right. I don't know. I may flip on this at some point. I thought in the beginning that luxury was like all important, but it's not. It really isn't. Montoya, I'm Jewish. I want to pretend I'm rich. Chris, you're giving us all a bad name. Stop it. Until you have to take a dump in a Drake ship. Stig, that's what the airlocks are for. Come on. Potar had fun. You follow. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Aurora or nothing. Right, Dwago. The Aurora was our original ship, right? We all started in the Auroras. There's nothing else you need except the Aurora. Okay, let's take a look. So, the 600i. No major changes to the exterior. I can expect that. 3 decks. Cargo. I'm trying to picture this now. Are there 3 decks? Cargo deck goes up into the... It's split though. It's not 3 decks through... God damn. I gotta refresh my memory. 600i cross section. Is there such a picture? It's split already. Is it 3 decks anywhere? There's the cargo bay, which goes up to the open section on top. 2.5. Right. Where would a 3rd deck go? That's the area in the back, right? Excuse me. The bedroom in the front. How are they going to fit 3 decks? No, that's the 400 cutaway. Oh, that's actually nice. This is why I love the 400. It's compact and has everything you need in a small space. Don't have to walk far. Up there, components, bridge, cargo. General area, yeah. Okay, we're in the wrong ship though. I want this, but I want that for the 600. Cutaway? Does one exist? Ah, here we go. Oh, bonus. Awesome. Who made this? Big shout out to StarFab. I knew we can rely on someone. Thank you, StarFab. VMXEO. Exactly what we're looking for. I love this community. It's awesome. All right. Okay, so I guess there are 3 decks. One in this area here. But that's not really... It is a deck. Ah. Okay, it already has 3 decks. Okay, so let's read more about this. Hang on. Where were we? Here. 3 decks. Engineering deck below crew habitation area. What? Engineering deck below crew habitation. How? Okay, crew habitation is this monstrosity right now. August, what's up? Good morning. I see Australia's starting to wake up. 600 is getting a med bed. Yeah, I heard that too. They'll actually make the ship more usable then, if it's that. Do you have pictures of the rework? You have pictures for the rework in post. I do? Where's that? Are there pictures of the rework? I thought I saw them. I don't know if I imagined it or not. So, okay, I'm trying to understand what this is. The engineering deck below the crew habitation area. Crew habitation is here. How, I guess that moves. Engineering is going to be possibly at the bottom of the ship. This is all going to change then, because I'm going to guess the thickest part of the ship is where the hangar is going to be. And the hangar is going to have all the components around it, much like they do in the, what ship is it? Zeus? Doc, it's okay. You're getting a pedicure. Well, look, your feet, we know what you do for a living. While you were away, we actually visited your OnlyFans. So we hope that the pedicure is acceptable and of the standards we expect from you. Ignite Jump was to have special armor. Was never listed transport ship. Was it? Yeah, look, I think it's still lots of variants to come our way. Check my DMs. All right, Griff. Hey, Montoya, here are pictures of my feet. Damn it, Griff! No, I'm joking. It's not pictures of his feet. It's just him in a Speedo. Let's take a look. Here's Griffin in a Speedo. Oh, yeah, here we go. You're right. You're right. I thought I saw this. It's going crazy. Like, where are these images? Okay, so for those who don't have the 600, I mean, this is the sideway cutaway. Let me explain what you're looking at here. The cargo, I guess, is here. And, okay, let's start from the cockpit. Cockpit's right there. You walk out the cockpit, you open up this massive area here, which is who knows what. There's just a ball. I mean, it's going to be like the mapping and whatever. You know, you're exploring, you need your radar and everything. Great, awesome. It's also where you watch adult content, which is, as we discussed, if you just came to the stream now, the secret to longevity of these games, of any metaverse, is the amount of adult content they liked. And Chris Roberts has said that you will be able to control the content you see on that screen. So this area has kind of wasted. It's a big space. There's 2 chairs here that does who knows what, that do nothing. So I feel this entire space is just wasted space. You come down. Let's come down right to the bottom. You have a weird Starship Troopers kind of where everyone just sits around and sleeps in his bunks looking at each other, which is weird for a luxury ship because that could easily be individual compartments for everyone. Then you have showers and stuff over there. Going upstairs, you've got kind of a living area. It's the bar, right? And there's a pool table over there, and you go upstairs. I don't even remember what's up there. It's been so long. What is that? What's up on that level? How do I scroll there? What? Oh, is that the bar? What's down here? Oh, it's the kitchen and bar. I don't know. It feels like wasted space. So just to recap, the problem is, not a problem, but for CIG to redo this does not sell them any more of the ship because we already own it. So here's the rework. And we're just reading about what they're going to do. They're going to update the components, individual crew cabins, which was, I think, much needed and really makes the ship a lot more believable. Great room habitation area, improved flow around the ship. Oh, the pictures are right here. We should scroll down. Reduced wasted bridge space. Good. Materials and lighting the standard of the 890 jump. Okay. Modules shifted to the rear of the ship to be larger. Right. Because the modules for the shields and everything right now don't match compared to other ships. Increased cargo. Nice. Captain's quarters, only area remaining the same. No. The one weird thing about the captain's quarters is that the windows are transparent. Now, I mean, if you're into fidelity and your roleplay, I mean, you might be an exhibitionist like Jake Raven. But personally, when I go to bed in my underwear or in my Speedo, I don't want the world to see. And it's weird that this is open glass and everyone could just watch you going to bed. I don't know if you guys are into that. That's just weird. Docking port. Improved remote turret design. Emergency ladders. No rooftop access elevator. No dedicated snub bay or drone station. Rear window likely unchanged. All right, so the larger pictures are here. This is that big room in the back. So instead of a pool table and a kitchen and a bar, it's simply going to be that. I mean, there's variants, right? So this is one variant. I mean, this is more reminiscent of the 890 jump kind of open spaces where you have parties, I guess. Conference table. It's redesigned hangar. And I'm going to guess that the components are going to be on the sides or in there like we see them in other ships. That's very likely the direction they're going with it. Another angle. Yeah, these are the pictures I was thinking of. Yeah, definitely. Components will be going. I think they'll be going on the side. And they said that the docking collar is going to lead to this room. Yeah. That's good. It's bringing it back up to where it should be. The touring. Okay, touring model. Okay, the variants, right? So touring model, fancy. Speedo part. Athy, enough with the Speedos. You're going to derail us again. transparent aluminum. Yeah, I'll be honest. This whole touring thing, making it fancy because what, you're going to be throwing parties for NPCs? I mean, I'd like to think that everyone wants to come on your ship and party on your ship because it's so much fun, but how many times are you going to do this, right? I'm not understanding, well, I am understanding. I'm not so hot on all these touring editions of things. I thought I was early on, but I've kind of moved beyond that, more to the more militaristic designs. I just want more efficiency of space, not pretty space. I care less about the pretty space. I mean, the 890 jump is pretty. I don't care about the open party areas. I don't know how many times people have parties where you need it. Just my personal preference. But this looks good. I mean, damn. All right, that in the 600i. Okay, that is impressive. I don't know where they're finding space for this. Okay, but this is fake though. Look at the reflection. There's no reflections. We don't have reflections in Star Citizen. What is this? Fake news. So the bar and the pool is where? Where is this placed? Where do you see a placement for that? Roleplay guild meetings. We have Discord. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Athy, you do raise a point. For the sake of entertaining, I guess, doing meetings in boardrooms like this is probably what we'll be doing a lot of, right? Strip club? You take that back. We don't discuss that kind of content on this channel right now. Right, so it looks like the 600, well, the touring version will be a compressed 890 jump. I'm not opposed to that. I think that's okay. I'm more curious about any kind of military variant. I think my 890 is all the luxury I'm going to need. Actually, no, the Banu Merchantman is even better. The Banu Merchantman will outdo the 890 jump in terms of luxury with all the fanciness, right? Yeah. So, very likely, if we do get a military upgrade to the 600i, I'll be doing that. I don't think I'll be... Me personally, I don't care much for fancy conference tables. I could be wrong. Now look, if there is a mission, I could see them going this direction with it. There's a mission to take a party of high net worth NPCs from Terra to who knows where, but they will only go aboard a ship which has these following things, and one of the things is the touring edition of something. It gives you the game loop that requires you to have the ship for that role. Much like for salvage, you need a salvaging ship, right? So that's where I see it coming. But the one thing missing here, and I know you guys are seeing it too, where are the stripper poles? The stripper poles. There's no stripper poles anywhere. I mean, I recall that my Phoenix had them, right? You guys remember my Phoenix? Check my DMs. Griff Griff was sending this to me before I even said it. Oh, you know we've been spending too much time together, Griff. You know we spent too much time together when he starts pulling up stuff before I even call for it. 9 years ago. Look how much hair I had. I had a beautiful head of hair back then. So this is the variant I would go for, typically. Now, I mean, I made this request years ago. The Phoenix, I think, I regret melting the Phoenix. I should have kept the Phoenix just for this feature alone. I mean, it had a tub in the middle of the room for some weird reason, right? I spent so much time making this. I had to go find the exact green screen stuff. Had to get the music to match up. I think this video brought in like 1,000 new members to test. People saw this and they go, God damn, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm joining this org. Athletes before your time. That was funny. Do I still have that chain? One second. Where would that even be? I gotta find that. I think I know. I think I still have it. Still got it. Oh, there it is. Man, it's like 9 years later. It looks great. I mean, the gold hasn't tarnished or anything. Huh? All these years later. I mean, isn't it? No, it's solid. It still feels good. Good times, good times. So, yeah, this 9,000 views 9 years ago. We were we were waiting for patch 0.9 to drop. Oh, good times. What was that? Like what the hell was patch 0.9? What were we waiting for? The hangar? Like they're gonna put a new door on the hangar? Was that it? Oh, I remember patch 09. It was so good. Patch 0.9. Oh, fuck, we're old. Yeah, so, slightly off track. Yeah, that's definitely test lore. Yeah. But look, as we discussed earlier, that this is what's going to drive content and traffic to Star Citizen. They got to go adult, right? What was patch 09? I don't even know. You know, Star Citizen patch. I'm curious too now. Ladies and gents, welcome to the channel. We're just going to catch up on news, a blast from the past. We're going to take a look at Star Citizen patch 0.9, which is coming to us on September 12th of 2014, which has been a wonderful month for Star Citizen. The features they're adding is co-op mode in Vandal Swarm. Also, classic race game mode is being added. They're adding private matches, which is, everyone's been waiting for this, been a long time. Also, friend code. I don't know what that is. The M50 is now flyable in Arena Commander, and the 350R is also ready to go. They also added a new level, which is absolutely amazing. It's the New Horizon Speedway level. I have seen leaks of this. It looks spectacular. There's round things you fly through, and like these, what the hell are they called? Open up. And you can fly through them. It's going to blow your mind when you see this. We have new hangars. There are 4 hangars now, all right? There's the discount hangar, which is the low one. Then there's a business hangar, which is very cool. The deluxe one looks amazing. And we don't even have this. Where's this shit now? We don't have this. We also have leaderboards. Oh my God. This was a major patch. This was a major, major patch. 6 degrees of freedom in decoupled mode. Oh my God. Added the fuel gauge to the HUD. Added a response sound when you hit a target. You know when you hit a target, you get a ping. You know that little ping sound you get? Patch 09. Patch 09. I think this is a wonderful segment. We should do travel back in time segment. We just pull up like old updates and go, look what came in. This is the update. They added that ping sound when you hit something. Updated Aurora paint, the most important thing, the Aurora paint jobs. Added lead target indicators. Oh my God. Welcome to my stream. Today we're gonna look at the patch from 2014. They added lead target indicators. This was a major patch. It was. Double tapping throttle up on gamepad. What? Support for track IR. Jesus. You know, it kind of makes you remember the thousands of small things which had to be added just to make the normal game work like it does now. Oh, it's pretty huge. Look what they did. 3 invariants cannot be used. That's a bug. Yeah. Oh, enough reminiscing. Fascinating. Well, thank you for bringing it up. This concludes patch 09, which was pretty major back in September 12th of 2014. Thank you for joining NPR on this journey back in time. We now leave you with the soothing sounds of Beethoven. I think I'm going to, yeah, Kay says, I'm going to go put on a wig and play a young Montoya excited about patch 0.7. I think that's a great segment. Great idea. I like it. What's up, Grigori? Yeah, so look, yeah, definitely some excitement. You've rekindled my excitement for the 600. I do want to see what they come up with for that. What are we looking at? This is the bottom level. Yeah. Turret redesign. Definitely put a lot of time into it. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Mid Bay, Tier 2, like the Carrack. Yes, larger drop lift. For the Nova, internal cargo lift, secondary storage, larger armory, hollow globe with dedicated station. Okay, here we go. This answers our questions. Bottom deck, middle deck, top. Cargo area, right? Come up the elevator to, this is very reminiscent of the 890 jump. It's got those 2 staircases and like the area in the middle. It's borrowing from that. And these rooms to the sides are your VIP rooms. I'm guessing this is the luxury version, right? The bottom one is a top one, bro. Is it? This is the top? This is the bottom? I guess so. It's a cockpit there, right? Or is it? Okay. Right. Oh, yeah, yeah. You're correct. You're correct. Yes. Okay, that's the hangar there. Components, I'm guessing storage. This is an elevator. Yeah, that's a serious, it's a serious redesign and a much improved layout. I like that we're at a point in our lives where we can spend 5 minutes looking at the interior of a internet JPEG and comment on how great it is. We're very fortunate. Yeah. No, that looks like definitely a vast improvement. Medical bay. Okay, where is that? It's this. Where? On the side. It's that. Is that the medical bay? You know what? That bed alone, the med bed, makes the ship worth it. Storage room? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. You know what? I am hyped for this. And it fits the tonk. Barely. I am more hyped. Yeah. This ship will definitely get a lot more use. Touring model. Pool table. Okay, so what model is it? Explorer model. Right. I think I have the exploration. Do I? I don't even... I think I have... I think I have the exploration model. It's the one I have. Think about how many ships you have in the game with the med beds. Oh, good point, Chris. How many do we have? We have the... Does the Apollo... I think the Apollo has a med bed. Don't know which one, though. The Carrack. How many ships have med beds that you can spawn in? In the Odyssey will have one. The Apollo will have one. The Carrack has one. 890 Jump, I think, will have one, right? It's why I was quoting false advertising for the 890 600i. Because of the med beds? Was that it? Zero have them all. What do you mean, Tech? The Pisces? Right, we're talking about med beds you can spawn in on. Like if you die and have to respawn. And is the Carrack going to keep that bed, though? Like the tier 1, tier 2s. Which one is it that you can respawn on? Which one will you be able to respawn on once the game is out? Which one is that? Refresh me. Can't spawn in the Pisces or Cutlass. Right. You can heal. I want to know which ones you can't spawn in. 898 jump features. Right, so on these big ships, you definitely need the Medbed T2. In the future, only T1s can respawn. Okay, thank you, G. Stratu? Right, so you will only be able to spawn the tier 1s. Now, which ships have the tier 1? Because is the Carrack supposed to have a tier 1? Well, that's going to change, right? Only stationary hospitals and clinics. No, also, what's the big medical ship? Expedition. The big medical ships will have that too. We don't have tier 1 beds at the moment. Right. But, I mean, it makes only sense that the big exploration, there's no way in hell that you'll be traveling out for a week in this direction and then you trip over a rock and you die and you have to respawn back at Lorville. There's no ways. Like, you have to be able to respawn back on your ship. There'll be a riot if they don't let you do that. That's why I say, the 890 jump, the 600, all these exploration ships need to have a bed where you can respawn on. Apollo have a tier 1? Makes sense too. All right. Endeavor Hope, tier 1. Right. There's no ways that no one's going to bother doing exploration. If you trip over a rock or you fell on a cliff, they're going to make you respawn all the way back in Lorville. No ways. Now, right now, the tier 2 lets you spawn. But in the future, right? I wanted to do a bunker run, but it's lunchtime now. I'm starving. I should get lunch ready made. What do other streamers do? You guys that watch other streamers, what do they do during mealtime? Do they get food delivered? Montoya, do I have an exec? No, Unity. I'm just a common man like the rest of you. I don't have the 600i exec because us common folk need to stick together without them. Order Uber Eats, DoorDash. So let me understand. Like, are all these streamers just that wealthy that they just order food every single day? Is that how it works? Just spend like $40 on lunch every single day? Just eat on my stream. Right, but I have to go make my food. I mean, my wife is like going, Montoya, where's my food? I have to go make her lunch. Speaking of, what do we have for lunch? I need to think what kind of meat product we have. I made sandwiches yesterday, though. Yes, I run Test Squadron, correct. You'd think, as the leader of Test, there'd be someone serving me food, but it's not like that. Pho. Yes, I would have a dish. Actually, we have microwavable pho. I should check on that. You're right. You know what? I'll have that. There's noodles. I've got instant noodles, instant pho noodles with some meat. I have pulled pork. All right, lunch is done. Pulled pork on rice. It's all coming together. Oh, pulled pork burrito. Thank you for solving my dilemma. We serve food, yeah. Add an egg, Stig, you're on the ball. You know exactly what to do. Right. No. I've got pulled pork in the fridge. I've got rice. I'm going to warm up the rice, pulled pork on top, some spicy chili. We're good. No, yeah, lunch is done. You're good. Yeah. Also, I made a fresh batch of biltong, if you guys want to see. Can I take this? I can't take the camera down. We have that going. Subliminal does something called better eat something. What's that? I need a way for the food to get to me. How do I do that? Because I have to go and turn the stream off and go upstairs and prepare it. Or do I just walk away and leave the... I can just walk away and make you watch a video. Should we do that? I don't know. I don't know what the hell to watch. I don't know how to make you guys stick around. I'm not going to make you sit around and watch a pointless video while I go get food, right? Pro streamers say BRB or leave a message while streaming to go eat. Okay, so how do the pro streamers just get up and leave for an hour? How long do they go eat for? I mean, do I go upstairs, shovel food in my mouth and come back with like food hanging down? Play an Inside Star Citizen video. I'm not going to make you suffer through another Inside Star Citizen. Come on. Send you to an ad break. Can I do that? How do I give you an ad break? I mean, all 10 of you viewing an ad, I mean, I'll sure I'll get half a cent. Is that worth the pain? I'll put my Phoenix stripper video on loop, right? It's entertaining. We'll watch that again. Employ sexy dancers to occupy us. Right. So I got to put a pole up back there. That sounds expensive though. And then there'll be no dancers except me, so I'll have to dance. I'll be the pole dancer. I'm not trying to scare viewers away. I'm trying to make them stick around. But we'll see. When will I stream again? This is my final stream. I will never stream again. Once I'm done here, that's it. Well, tomorrow, same time, same place. Drink a protein shake and call it good. What do you think this is? This was the protein shake with 1 scoop of creatine. But now I'm hungry. Put a board gamer video up. I guess we could, but then that's only 10 minutes worth. Can I eat? I've got to prepare the food and eat it. We are all brain dead. Apollo Q&A. Oh, okay. Admiral Kusanagi is still in the Apollo thing. Let's read. Are there injuries that Apollo cannot fix but the Endeavour can? Assuming the Apollo is equipped with the best tier of beds available, then it can be fixed same injuries as the Endeavour. The function per bed is same. However, the Endeavour, one of a loadout is limited as the Apollo, so it can heal people simultaneously. It doesn't answer our question about the spawning in, but yes. But the Apollo has like, what, 3 beds? Like 2 tier 1s and 1 tier 2 or something. The Apollos, I don't own one, but I'm kind of thinking it's one of the ships that we need in the org for me to have. Set up your PC out by the barbecue. I guess we can do that. I'll put like a camera in the kitchen. Hello Fresh. Right, but the thing is, do these streamers just eat? I mean, order food every single day? Because, I mean, I like the food that I make also. I'm very particular about the amount of proteins I get in my dishes. I guess I could pre-prepare my meals and just microwave them. That takes preparation, though. Hello Fresh have a scandal about the food being bad. Did not hear that. Post a Be Back Soon video. You know, we'll get there. I think... So, here's the thing. If we were playing the game right now, I mean, there's no way in hell you get up and leaving the game, right? You got to stay in. So, we'll get to the point where basically in the morning we're logging in. We're going to have our meeting on 890 Jump, and from that point on, we'll just play. and you can't just get up and abandon the mission in the middle. So I'll just plop up my character down, sit somewhere, go grab food, and just let the game go to like the external camera, and whatever's happening, just keep on playing, right? We'll find a way. We'll make it work. Just call my wife. If I call my wife, she's going to ask me where's her lunch. You got to understand how this works. I make the food. We'll have an 8-hour... Oh, my God. Yeah, Athy. We have a new rule. No more staff meetings about this. Everyone in my Discord, forget about Discord. I am not having another meeting about changing the color of something. I am not having another meeting about changing the way something is described as. I am not having another meeting about the spelling of a word or the title or the naming of a role. I will go nuclear. Any single person that has a problem with anything in Discord, leave. Just go. Go somewhere else where the Discord is better. You guys, here's the thing. There are people that are very, very passionate about the... you guys in your orgs will have this too. There are people who are very passionate about the way things are, and everyone wants things perfect. Kick Athy out of Discord, they'll fix it, yeah. And so, for a lot of people, there are very, very small things which are very, very important. Reload, if he was here, would be shaking his head and said, don't talk about the color pink. But we had a meeting about changing the color pink of something. And people, no, Discord isn't dumb. It's you can't say that, Jake. You know, it's very important to some people, and there are some people who you want to be happy. And so we had an 8-hour meeting about switching 2 titles around for something. I'm not doing that again. I'm going to go old dictator. It's time for me to start flexing and say, oh, you don't like that? Go. Oh, you don't like that color? Leave. I'm going to start doing that. I can't keep on having these meetings, man. Yeah, Unity, I'll go grab lunch in a second. But Athy, that's where I'm close to being. It's like, oh, this shade of green is wrong? Goodbye. We can't do it. Like, at some point in time, I have to just stop putting my... I have to go, that's it. That's it. Oh, you don't like that role that doesn't do this? There's the door. I have to start doing it. It was an 8-hour meeting to rename these 2 roles. And then once it was renamed, no one cared. No one thought it was important. It's like, why? No, I mean, Athy, I love hanging out. But we that didn't have to happen. That meeting didn't have to happen. I mean, yeah. Right, Jake. No one noticed. No more meetings. Right. No one has roles. No one is getting roles. Oh my God, it's all you, Athy. It was an excuse to spend an evening with me, wasn't it? With the 5 of us in there talking about it. But no, it's interesting though. Look, everything is a learning experience, right? And I think we can definitely streamline some things. But I need you guys to take a step back sometime and focus on what's important. And the important thing for me is that when everyone gets into Discord, they can easily find the event and get into the event and play. As long as everyone is in a voice channel playing and having fun, that is the most important thing. Now, if something in Discord is preventing people from joining a voice channel and having fun, I think that takes priority. That is the most important thing. If you cannot get people to play in voice, that is the most important thing. And then, I mean, it filters down as to like what steps to get that point there. I know we have to go through a whole onboarding process. We have a very outdated join bot where it sends you a message and things are different in Discord these days. We have to fix that up. Look, there's always things to be done. We get into like inter-org stuff. That's probably boring for you guys, but there's definitely always upkeep needed in Discords. This is the bureaucracy of it, though. Oh, what fun. A meeting for those of us without credentials to have our own meetings where we can meet for those who don't have credentials so we can have a scheduled meeting. Mad Cat, I'm going to kick you out, man. I'm going to kick you out. Yeah, look, there's always improvements to be had. And there are people who are very passionate about improving things. And that's an ongoing process. It never ends. I have an org equal to 2 military bases. Oh, God. It's true. It's true. Surprisingly enough, it's pretty good. It's not crazy. We have a great bunch. And it's not as much of a zoo as I thought it would be. It's like agile development. Yeah. Jake loves test. Woo! One person does at least. Unity is not a member of test. Yeah, look, you don't have to. Look. I've said this many times. You guys belong to other orgs. There is no pressure. You can hang out, don't hang out, it's fine. This stream is not for test. The stream is me talking about stuff. The fact I happen to have an org is a bonus. I think it will lead to some fun, exciting things to do. And will give us some experiences and content in the game that you may not find in other places. I'm hoping we get to the point where we can pull out 300 javelins. And test is probably an org that can do that. So that kind of stuff excites me. But you are not required to be a member of test to enjoy the stream. Nor is it required. And in fact, anyone here who belongs to other orgs, feel free to give them a shout out in chat. You are more than welcome to do that also. We love all the orgs that put in effort to make Star Citizen what it is. Give them a shout out and let them know that Montoya says hello. Hello. You killed my 890 jump. Prepare to die. Someone selling the 7A Hornet for $780. What? Tech, is that rare skin that there's only one of? Or it's the one which was limited? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, watch it go on sale at the IAE. Watch some guy buy it for... Yeah, Jesus. Warning, guys, don't buy stuff off eBay and be very, very cautious of the gray market. Prices fluctuate. They always will. So don't think if you're spending $780 for whatever that is, that you've made a good purchase, because it may just go on sale. Found out about stream because someone sent me a test invite when I started Star Citizen. Yeah, Mud Dog, we had a very active and aggressive onboarding process. It may have happened. It's probably me. I had an org but deleted it. No one was playing. Yeah, Admiral, that's happened a lot. A lot of people started their own organizations. And over the years, because of the amount of time it's taken for this game to get where it is, they've just kind of just withered and died on the vine. It's happened. But look, on the bright side, I think you'll see a lot of people coming back when Squadron 42 is out. So close. We're almost there. Just hang in a bit longer. And again, you guys are more than welcome to hang out with us while we do that. What'd you say to me, Athy? Wee wee.
I want to help you, but I, me.
So, in order to join test and be accepted as one of us, there's certain movies you're required to have watched. Kung Pao Enter the Fist being one of them. Thank you, Athy. And as part of your promotion ceremony, we ask you questions, and one of them is basically, at what time index does this scene take place in Kung Pao? Black Dream, that's why you cannot be in test if you don't know what that is. Kung Pao Enter the Fist. Come on. Only one of the greatest films ever made. Wee wee. And this brings us to the lunch hour. So thank you very much, everyone, for a lovely stream this morning. I was hoping I actually get to run some bunkers. Like, you know what? Can I do it in the afternoon? You know what? 2 o'clock. I might be able to squeeze it in around 3 p.m. I want to do some bunker. I've got to get weapons and ammo and armor, junk armor from some bunker diving. So we'll do that. If anyone's around and want to join in, we'll do that this afternoon. I'll try to get in. You ran 12 bunkers during the stream. Why didn't you tell me, Jake? I would have joined you. No, I can't. I'm starving, man. My stomach's grumbling. I have to cook the meat, get the rice going. It's a whole thing. But this was a wonderful morning stream. Thank you. Yeah, I enjoyed the very educational banter we covered. It was very important. We'll keep on doing that tomorrow and see what new comes up. I'm going to go buy some shares in NVIDIA and Intel and see what's happening with Intel. Eat. Wee wee. Gotta eat one meal after sundown. Arcade, if you're trying to do some intermittent fasting, that's the wrong way. The meal you should be having should generally be around lunchtime. And so then you go into the evenings with your insulin levels already low. Getting through the night on low insulin will be the easiest thing to do. And by the mornings, you're already into ketosis, so you'll be fine. Although I don't recommend one meal a day. That is definitely severely calorie deficit. Doesn't sound healthy. Molasses, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. See, guys, one person likes my stuff, so screw the rest of you. Molasses, you're the best. Everyone else, you're terrible. Sent you raid info. You did? Angry PC Tech. Is this a friend of yours, Griff? I don't know. Let's take a look. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I was about to turn off while doing a raid. Okay. This is Angry PC Tech, who is playing a game called Star Citizen. Sitting happily there with a generous 35 viewers. And you know what? Yeah, let's send you over. All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to send you over to Angry PC Tech. Recommendation from Griff. We'll do that. Thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, same time, same place. Be sure to follow on YouTube and Twitch. Give me your Bezos bucks. And I'm going to toss a raid over to Raid. Angry PC Tech. I'll write that in. Before I miss it. Angry PC Tech. Like so. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys on Discord in a bit. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll try the afternoon. I want to get some bunker runs done. I need to get junk armor for... Oh, IAE's tomorrow. You know what? Let's go fly ourselves to New Cabbage. And we'll go to Space Toronto to get prepped for the event, which is happening in 2 days, right? Yeah. Tonight? Yeah. Tonight, this afternoon or tonight, we'll do one. But I think we should all basically just travel to the IAE location and be ready, as opposed to doing it last minute. Sound good? All right. Angry PC Tech getting raided in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Off you go. Thanks, guys. Catch you tomorrow. And we're out. Thanks, ladies and gents. You're wonderful. I'll see you in a bit. Athy's so irritating. She doesn't stop making all demands all the time. What does it take to make her stop? She's derailing my streams, talking about Speedos.